Good morning, artists, and welcome back to Super Happy Art Adventure Times. Today, we are going to once again travel to a new part of the world, and the part of the world that we are going to today is the Indian subcontinent, and we are going to look at the ancient civilization of the Indus River Valley. We're going to specifically go to the ancient city of Mohenjo-Daro, which is in present-day Pakistan. So, Mohenjo-Daro is our ancient city. Let's take a look at this place. It's pretty cool. So, Mohenjo-Daro. This is a very, very special ancient site. It's located, as I said, in present-day Pakistan. It was once the largest city of the Indus River Valley civilization, which we're talking about 2,500 to 1,700 BCE. That's 4,000 years ago. This city is incredible. It's incredible because at that time it had a population of 40,000 people. So it was a very large ancient city. It had incredible urban planning, meaning the streets all ran straight. It was a very well-planned city. Almost every home had clean running water. They had a system of drainage, and water was incredibly important to the people living in Mohenjo-Daro. So important that they built a great bath in the center of the city, a massive pool. Woo! 4,000 years ago, people built a swimming pool in the center of their city. The pool is 40 feet long, 20 feet wide, and 8 feet deep. So it would have been over their heads. You can see it here. So this pool, the scholars think, may have been used to store water. Might have been a public water storage tank. And others think it might have been used for religious ceremonies to kind of purify and renew your well-being by being in the water. Renew your well-being, your center, your soul after you've bathed in it. So today, we are looking at the Great Bath of Mohenjo-Daro, and we are actually going to learn how to draw our own 3D optical illusion swimming pool. Let's take a look at an example. Ooh, look at this. Yes, my diving board. You could climb up, whoop, 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 and jump down in. So I'm going to teach you how to draw this today. You can see it's a trick. It's a tricksy illusion. Ooh. So let's get started with our Great Bath of Mohenjo-Daro, which we're going to add a diving board to. So the first thing you're going to need today is a pencil and an eraser. You're also going to need a ruler. And you're going to need a dark blue colored pencil and a light blue colored pencil. And you will need a piece of paper. I would recommend trying to find a piece of paper that's kind of thick and sturdy, such as poster board or like maybe a manila folder, some cardstock. Okay, if you don't have heavy paper at home, that's okay. You can use A4 too, or a piece of paper from your sketchbook. So let's get a little closer, shall we? Woo, here we go. Okay, I hope everybody can see very well. So, first things first that we have to do today is to fold our paper in half, like this. So you've turned your paper vertical, and now we're going to fold it in half, like so. Okay. Now I'm going to make a dotted line along that fold. This is just a guideline that I'm going to erase out later. Okay, just helps me to better see, okay, where halfway is on my paper. So we folded it in half. Now I'm adding a dotted line. Okay, let's build that diving board. Rulers up, at the ready, here we go. I'm going to go up here, okay, on this upper half of my paper, and I'm going to draw a diagonal line. I'm going to say it's about 4.5 inches long. Doesn't have to be, though. You just eyeball it. Okay, diagonal line like that. Okay. Now I'm going to do two straight lines. They gotta be very straight. And I'm gonna try to make them the same length. I'm gonna make them about 1 inch long. Very straight line. Like that. One going that way. And one along the bottom. super duper straight. Yeah. Now I'm going to connect them. I'm going to connect this point to this point with a diagonal line. There we go. My diving board is starting to take shape. Okay, now I need to build the ladder going up to my diving board. So from here, from this dot, I'm going to make a straight line coming down, and I'm going to stop when I hit my halfway, my dotted line. But I have to make sure the line is very straight. There it is. Okay. Now I'm going to measure over about, let's say 1 inch. Okay, and I'm going to do another straight line. Okay, I measured over about 1 inch. I went like this. Okay, I used my ruler to measure, and I went over 1 inch. Okay, you can make it bigger, though. It's up to you. You don't have to be so precise, you know. I just like inches. So 1 inch over, like that, and now I'm coming straight up. Like so. There's the ladder. It's coming. So let's give the ladder some where you could actually hold on to. Swoop. Get a line like this. Get a line like that. Okay, now I'm going to build the ladder's rungs, the steps to go up my ladder, my diving board ladder. So I'm just going across like this. Okay, that's step 1. Now I'm moving up the ladder and I'm adding more. See? So I just keep moving up. Okay, I'm doing 2 straight lines together like that. So let's keep going right on up. Up my diving board. Woo! Well, okay, that's quite a big step. Maybe I'll put one more. No, it looks okay. All right, now at the top of the diving board, there's kind of like a little arching. You see it here. Swoop, swoop, 2 little upside down U's. So I'm going to come from here and I'm going to go U, upside down U. And then from here, on the end of this straight line, I'm going to do an upside down U. Like that. Now I have a diving board. Let's build the pool. Okay, so I'm going to put the pool in this lower half, the other half of my paper. I'm going to make a rectangle. So I'm going to make a straight line like this, cross, okay, and then I'm going to come down, and we're coming from here. Get rid of that. Rectangle's coming, okay, and then straight across. This is going to be the swimming pool. There it is. So, rectangle in the lower half. All right. Now I'm going to erase out my dotted line because I no longer need it. Okay. That was just to help us out. All right. I've got to erase it, otherwise I'll spoil the effect of the illusion. Okay. There it is. Next step. I am coming from this corner right here, and I'm going to make a diagonal line to about right there. Okay, it's not quite halfway into my pool, but it's about, that's where I'm going to go. Okay, use my ruler. I'm going to go like this. Made my diagonal line. Now from this dot, I'm going to make a straight line connecting out to that wall of the pool. Hey, hey. All right, now from here, I'm doing a straight line down to the bottom of my pool. Ooh, you guys see the illusion? It's coming. All right, now I'm going to do the edge of my pool. So I'm going to add here across the top, straight line from here to here. Okay, straight line across. It's just a little one. You know, it's not too wide. This is going to be the edge of my pool. Now from here, I'm going straight down. For the illusion to work, it's very important that you keep your ruler straight when you're doing this. Okay. Now I'm going to do a little shading. I'm going to put some shadow in. I'm going to shade, okay, along here, shading with my pencil. Shading, shading, shading. And I'm going to shade this way with my pencil. Shading across, like so. Okay, done my shading. Now I'm going to pick up my blue colored pencil and I'm going to color the whole pool lightly. Okay, I color everything. I'm putting my pencil on its belly, on its side, so that way I can cover more area faster. And notice how I'm not changing direction. I'm not going vertical suddenly with my pencil. I'm moving it constantly in horizontal motions across the pool. Okay, that's important to notice, that I'm not going up and down or vertical like this. I'm doing consistent horizontal sideways strokes with the pencil as I'm coloring it in. This is important to the illusion. Okay. Now I'm going to put my light one down. I'm going to switch to my dark blue one. And I'm going to do straight horizontal strokes in just this section of the pool. Just this section, okay? Horizontal strokes across. I want to darken up this wall of the pool. I'm adding value with a darker blue. Remember, value is the lightness or darkness in a work of art. Value is one of our very important elements of art. Value. So I'm doing horizontal strokes across this section. Okay, like so. All right. Now I'm going to do them as well, all right, across this section, this one here. But I'm going to do them lighter. I'm not going to push as hard. Okay, so I've done them here, and I've done them here. And now the last and final step is to do them diagonally. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to do them across the whole pool. Diagonal strokes. Okay, I'm not really coloring in so much as I'm just adding some diagonal lines. Going diagonally across all three sections of the pool. Diagonal lines. All right, and now when we take this off, like so, re-increase that fold, and now we have a 3D swimming pool. You can see it from the side too. So what I would recommend now is that I outline my diving board, maybe with a black marker or a black colored pencil. But I have effectively created a little Mohenjo-Daro pool. Yay! And I could maybe make a little person to stand, or like someone could be climbing the diving board. That could be fun too. Okay, I hope everyone has fun today making their 3D swimming pools. And remember the name Mohenjo-Daro. I will see you all very soon.